Give me a word, but you have not done be the one that want to vacuum the church. You want to sweep the floors. You want to make the program. You want to do all that stuff. But all of a sudden, somewhere, you had got to a point where I can't do it no more. I'm tired now. You know, I'm getting older now. I can't do it like I used to do it. I can't sing like I used to sing. And we come up with all kinds of excuses why we're not where God wants us to be. Well, I got a word for you. I'm telling you, it's time for you to arise. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to stop making excuses for yourself and do something with what God gave you. Straight is the gate. Straight is the gate. In other words, there's a certain way, first of all, that you got to go in. You can't go in sideways. Come on, child. Some of us wish we could slide in. I made it in. No. We got to go face first into this gate. And we got to make sure that we can fit. You want to talk about fitting? I'm about to use myself in this.
Go ahead, preacher.
I'm about to help myself. Come on now. You see this right here? I like it. It looks really good. I like it. My wife bought it for me for my birthday.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be my preaching robe.
Yes, sir.
Problem.
My God.
I put this thing on. When I first saw it, I said, oh, this is going to be great. Oh, I can see myself preaching over there. I can see it. Then I put it on. And I said, oh. I got to lose some weight. See, a certain thing that God would like to put on you, but you can't fit. You're not in the proper shape that he can put something on you.
Yes, sir.
You want to be a district this, you want to be a jurisdictional that, but every time he would try to put it on you, you got so much stuff on you. God, please, come on, God, bless me. I done gave you all this, and what have you to show for it? What have you done with what I gave you last time? I bless you with a car and you still sitting at home. I bless you with a job and you still won't pay your tithes. You were sick and I blessed you to get up and you still won't do nothing.
All right now.
And then you come back to me again and ask me, Lord, if you would just do it again. If you would just touch me again. If you would just anoint me again. Anoint you for what? So that you can go back and do the same stuff that you was doing before.
Good job.
God says, time out for that mess. It's time that we get some exercise classes.
Good job.
Exercise and prayer. Exercise and Bible reading. Exercise and fasting. That's what I'm talking about. We need some spiritual exercise so that we can get back in shape again. We always talk about what happened in the Bible, but when the last time you've seen something manifest? The reason why things were manifested because they exercised what God had given them. They wasn't sitting around talking about it, but they were out there doing something. It's nice to come in these four walls. We are the evangelist department. We got to go out and get somebody. Stop talking about somebody that look like us. That shout like us. That dance like us. No, we got to find folk that don't look like us. They don't smell like us. They don't talk like us. They don't look like us. Those are the ones that are the next pastors. Those are the ones that are the next evangelists. Those are the ones that's going to lead the next generation. But we are going to be the ones that's left behind if we ain't careful. We got to lose some weight. We got to find out what we talked about in Columbus. What's an essential and what's an accessory.